Okay guys, so we are continuing with the chapter of probability, and we are doing exercise 15.1. So now we have to move to question number 11. So question number 11 says, Gopi buys fish from a shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes one fish at random from a tank containing 5 male fish and 8 female fish, and the diagram is also given to you. So what is the probability that the fish taken out will be a male fish? Okay, so first let's write down the data. Data is like male fish are 5 and female fish are 8. So total fishes, right? Total fishes are equal to 5 plus 8, so we have 13 total fishes. So now they are asking what is the again we have to write down the formula every time. So probability of an event is number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Now this should be fine with you, number of outcomes, but we have to write down. Okay, this we have to write down. So if there are 2-3 parts, then one time, but we have to write down. Now first they are asking what is the probability that the fish taken out will be a male fish, right? So probability of getting male fish will be equal to PM. I can write down. So number of male fish are 5 and total number are 13. So probability of getting answer, maybe you can write down here also, or if you want to write down the statement, you have to write down like that. Probability of taking out a male fish is equal to 5 by 30. 12. So question number 12 says a game of chance consists of spinning an arrow which comes to rest pointing at one of the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You can see the figure also, and these are equally likely outcomes. Then what is the probability that will point at 8 and an odd number and number greater than 2 or a number less than 9? So these are this is the question. So now let's find out the data. Data is numbers, right? So numbers are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So I can say total numbers are 8, right? I can count like that. Now they have equally likely chances, and before attempting the question I'll write down the formula. Probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Right? So now we'll go to parts one by one. So first they are saying now what is the probability that will point at 8, right? So I know probability of pointing at 8. Okay, so that 8 is only one number out of 8 numbers, so total outcomes are that. So that's my answer. Now second part, an odd number, right? So first we'll find out that how many odd numbers are there. So odd numbers are 1 3 5 and 7. So total odd numbers are equal to 4, correct? So now I'll find out my probability of getting an odd number. Okay, so getting an odd number, total favorable outcomes are 4 and total outcomes are this, so 1 by 2. So that is my answer. Then I move to third part. So third part says a number greater than 2. Number greater than 2. So how many numbers are greater than 2? We see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So numbers greater than 2. How many numbers are there? 6 numbers are there. So now my probability of a number greater than 2 will be equal to 6. Favorable outcomes are 6 and total outcomes we already know they are 8, right? 8. So this comes out to be 3/4. That's my answer. Now we move to fourth part. So fourth part says a number less than 9. Less than 9. So how many numbers are less than 9? All numbers are less than 5 actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total numbers are 8, right? So now my probability of getting a number less than 9 will be equal to 8/8. So this is equal to 1. We are moving to question number 13. So they say a die is thrown once, find the probability of getting a prime number, a number lying between 2 and 6, and an odd number. Okay, so now for this we have to understand, everybody know what a die or dice is, right? It's a cube form and the numbers are there. We have already played so many games, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 through. So if we throw a dice, what will be the outcomes, right? Outcomes will be equal to either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. A cube has how many surfaces? It has 6 faces, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So now my total outcomes are, total number of outcomes I can say. So total number of outcomes are equal to 6. So total number of outcomes are 6. So now that's fine. Now we'll move to different question, but before that, moving to different parts, we can write down the formula so that we don't have to write for each and every part. So number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. Guys, you have to write the formula, otherwise you lose marks, right? This is very important. You need to write the formula. So now we say a prime number. Okay, we go to probability of getting a prime number. So now remember, from your previous classes, many students are confused with this, that 1 is prime or not. So 1 is neither prime and neither composite number. So this is neither prime and nor composite, right? Okay, so this is not a prime or composite number. This you have to remember, that this is not prime. 1 is neither prime. Why? The reason, I think you must remember that every prime number has two factors, 1 and the number itself, but 1 has only one factor, right? So that's why it is not prime and it is not composite also. So now I'll move to, so which are the prime numbers in this case? So prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, that's all, right? So 2, 3, 5, 3 numbers are prime. Now let's go to first part. So there are 3 prime numbers, correct? So 3 prime numbers means, now I'll write down my probability. Formula is already there. So probability of getting a prime number will be equal to 3/6. Total number of outcomes are 6. We have already done. So 1/2 is my answer. Okay, now second part. So second part says a number lying between 2 and 6. Number between 2 and 6. So if they say between, right? So in between means it will not include 2 and 6. So it will have number 3, 4 and 5 only. Okay, so number of favorable outcomes, I can say favorable outcomes here is equal to 3. Okay, so now my probability of getting a number between 2 and 6, right? So this will be also equal to 3 by 6, so this is also equal to 1 by 2. That's my answer. Now they say third part, in this they say an odd number. So in this experiment I have to find out which are the 3 odd numbers. Odd numbers are 1, 3 and 5. So 1, 3, 5. So now total number of favorable outcomes, here also number of favorable outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes here are 3. Okay, so probability of this event will also be equal to 3 by 6. So this is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, in this event you can write down odd number also, odd numbers. Okay, odd number basically. Okay, so that's fine.